No, I'm still tilted. I'm just gonna do another route and run. Playing while tilted is good. Probably be a bit quieter this time though, just because I am nature being tilted. Because yeah, that gives me an ice blast. So it's the question if I went to Haunted Memory, then yeah, go ahead and do that. All these are pretty okay. Don't have a good way to get at the back one. Gonna play that because it's just gonna let me pop focus. I think I want to freeze because I don't really want to be bleeding next turn. Do that. It's not gonna be a kill, but it's gonna get a lot closer. Let's see. Alright. Let's go bonk. Bonk. Don't really want to reroll. Introspection may be good later. Icy Orb is okay. So we're fighting Demented Mushroom. I think I am much happier with that. I don't think we bother freezing here. I think we'd rather just get extra damage out. Yeah, we can do this freeze here. Yeah, the focuses are a little awkward, but like, I think they give me extra mana often enough. I don't think I like the other options any better, so. And yeah, we're definitely taking that still. Yeah, that's okay. We don't need Haunted Memory because we have Corrupted Blast for now. Dupe. Damage. So vulnerable. More shock. Go ahead and give it another shock, because I can. Still vulnerable, so I'm going to get damage there. And I can get this damage there. Get the freeze. That's kind of annoying. It's not going to be enough. I'll just heal and pass. Because the plan here is to try and, yeah, get there with that. Alright. Mana font, that's what I'm here to see. Upgrade the mana font. Yeah, I think we got the Icy Orb. first. We can get more shock out. Let's do that. A bunch of damage. So steal my mana, which is good. Very powerful stack. And finish off. Take a bunch. Okay. How do I work? Okay. I can pop you because of that. Yeah, go do that. We now take a beating, but pop you harder, and refresh. Nope. I'll take a power surge, and I'll take starting adept. So now I have access to adept. That's great. So we can get no vulnerable, but we do get shocked. I think we up the shocked value. More value. Slowly getting this kill. And toughen. That's kind of what I was hoping to see. Passively walk through, defend ourselves. Rude. I was gonna go easy on you, not to hurt your feelings, but alright. Yeah, can take a little bit of damage here. I did get the crit, which is a little bit annoying, but I'm tough. I think I want to punk you out of existence. Go ahead and punk those stacks. Alright, didn't actually take enough damage to go below recoverable, which is nice. That's lethal. So, okay, yeah, because I can draw. I was hoping that if I drew that other thing, I would be able to afford the heal, but nope. Okay. I think we take the Mind Seed. I think we go into this and we just hope things go well. So this fight has a few ways that it can go poorly. Fortunately, that's going to make things a lot easier. I think I am just going to heal here because we're going to take damage. So I froze out so that we didn't have to deal with the first thing that was on my list of things I just did not want to have to put up with. I think I actually will go and do that. Just get more shocked out. So we are going to get super poisoned, but we don't have death spores on these guys, which is nice. I think it makes sense to get this kill. I do also want to heal to just not get poison dumpstered, but I'm just gonna get dumpstered by poison. Okay. That's going to give me that freeze. That's not going to quite get me the kill. Oh no, it did. Okay. Alright. So yeah, we took a lot of damage, but we're not going to die. You have a chance of getting my precious Brave Design. So we'll see if that comes to pass. It does. That seems good. Do we still need mint? We may not. We can pick up Gleaming Aegis. So basically it's Gleaming Aegis and Ice Shards as our targets, or Shocking Focus and Elemental Strike and Ice Shards. So we get Ice Shards either way. So it's a question whether I think the Shocking Focus is more valuable than the Gleaming Aegis. I think the Gleaming Aegis has to be our priority because we can't get the other relevant pieces from our card pool. So if I get a freeze next turn, that will still handle that one. But unfortunately, we don't have any great ways to deal with Drakes this time. We just kind of have to draw a bunch of cards and hope. So I will pop you for half your health. And so let's do that. So the reason I'm going to do this is because I knew it was going to draw me these Shrivels, which I wasn't going to play. And so that just let me take the Shrivels off my deck. I would love to have more upgrades. Let's do that. Burn damage, but we are now out of burn. We have one friend left. I think ideally we want to freeze our friend so that we can... Yeah. Right, so we now have lethal in hand. There we go. And we'll take the Burning Focus. That's okay for dealing with other drakes. Do we want... Yeah. I think we're fine kind of with either of those cards. Vulnerable needs to happen. Just go ahead and up those. Dumpster it. Alright, so that 5 plated is annoying. Fortunately we have pretty high damage things, which should help a little bit. We are going to get Arcane Boom, which is annoying. But it's not going to take away anything too important. Because we hadn't found our powerful yet, but now we have. Shock is pretty good, actually. Alright. I kind of think it may be worth waiting to draw my healing. I think that goes in circles much. And did I end up taking... No, that was last run. I think I'll take a Mystic Ritual. It's pretty bad in this specific fight, but, you know, minor details. Yeah, get some damage in. I think we do this and that. And now we're going to up those debuff counts. Sure. We are going to get exploded, which is annoying. Let's get pretty close to getting this kill. I think we get Arcane Leak though, so I guess that like just being pre-exploded is fine. Now, ideally, we find some healing. Yep. There we go. Everything is fine. Oh. Yeah. Leaving Aegis. Sure. We now have access to Purity, which is very nice. I would love getting Rocky Hide. I wouldn't mind a gather. I would not mind a Gathering Bolt, I think, as well. So, powerful stack. Up those. Freeze, prevent depleted. Coming out. Okay, I think my ideal turn involves. Fine with paying a little bit of life here. Finish up that thought. My ideal turn involves freezing up this back line so that we can just not have to worry about it. Take a tiny amount of damage. Freeze you. Get some Aegis. Your debuffs have no power here. Toughen. And drain life 2 and extra health. And I came here for Rocky Hide, but I kind of want the Icy Concentration more at this point. Tough choices. Alright. I will take a Chimera form here, I think. I don't hate having just another way to get access to Tough. Take some damage here, but we won't get shocked because we have Purity. We are now mighty and we are mighty tough. There's some shock applied. Up all those. Does it make sense to burn this freeze here? I think it's fine. And we'll just draw some of those shrivels to make them go away. Yeah, we'll blow ourselves up. Get it for cards. Bonk. Freeze. And then get a bunch of mana. And now we are at maximum growth. Pop. Sure. Alright, we just need one more damage. Ideally delivered via Drain Life. Aether Storm helps, I think. Yeah, I keep just not really wanting to cut anything. I think everything in the deck is doing work. I think the Mana Shield is probably the weakest card right now. Yeah, okay, Mana Shield can go. A bit arguable, but I have decided. So. I maybe want to actually pitch this hand. So we're going to be able to get this kill on one of them, which means that we will potentially be able to avoid getting frozen, although I would be much more comfortable if we had, if we could get Gleaming Aegis set up. Which, I mean, we're not going to, actually need the whatever sack this turn, but feels good to have it. Alright. Ice shards. Huh. I don't know that I'd actually seen that option before. Sure. I should have logged it. Draw. Shuffling seems good. So we definitely want to play that before we play Aether Storm. And then we can get trips off of that. Wipe out everything. Make progress. Sorry, I think there was a jump there because I had paused it. I had forgotten I had paused it. But nothing had happened besides I finished that fight and it was looking at card rewards. Alright. Unfortunately, this is Ruby Dragon. I say unfortunately because like Ruby Dragons drops are trash. So we cannot get anything worth having from this fight. I think we're going to save this and try and use it when we can up the shock on all of the babies as well. So now we have Purity set up. Okay. It's just going to draw us into Shrivels. But we can actually kind of afford to play Shrivels right now. I lied. I think I want to see if I can find a 2-cost card so that I can... No luck. Oh, I could just pitch all of those and see what I find. Yeah, let's do this. And then that's going to take out all of those annoying evasion stacks. Go away. No, actually I'm fine doing this because it blows me up, but it lets me get killed. And still only taking the burn damage. Card draw. Is starting evasion better than the other options I have? Maybe? No? Upgrade. I think the Royal Coffers, but I think that just makes it way, way better. I think we keep rolling. I think we're gonna risk the Shadowbone Protector fight again. And just hope that it doesn't prove run ending this time. So that's handy. We can pitch these. And I think the play here is to just toughen to set up for next. Well, it's that or I could shock. Let's do that. Get more shocked. Well. Draw some cards. Trying if I can get any more value than just. I'm going to do this so that I don't have to feel bad about spending that. We're going to take a tiny amount of damage here and take the one debuff. We're going to draw a bunch of cards. Set that up. Doing pretty well. And sorry, typing words. All right, let's draw some cards. Let's apply vulnerable. And get the power surge out. Let's freeze and freeze. And draw non-mana. This should then probably draw me into mana. That turns that on. Toughen. Shocking grasp. Blow you up. Focus. Alright, I think I'm going to either storm into cleaning Aegis into pitching those. Could wrap this up this turn, but I think I would rather see if I can find some healing. Trying to think if there's a chance that if I do this, is there a chance that I won't actually be able to secure the kill this turn? think it'll probably be fine. Yeah, okay. So I don't get my healing, but I don't take any damage. So I'm only down 5. That's fine. And we take Hunter's Focus. Alright. So the card here, I think I would take a Bane again. Alright, let's see draw cards. So the plan here is then I just pitch all these shrivels. Let's ice you out. You aren't exploding, which is nice. Really appreciate finding. There we go. Nice healing. Alright. Yeah, I don't think so. I just really don't like dealing with the shrivels, and I don't think my deck really wants to deal with the shrivels. I take the Mind Seed, and at that point I can kind of afford to cut one of those. Okay, so this is a much easier configuration, because these two are going to be a lot less threatening than the Shadowbone Wisps that we had to fight last time. Did that in the wrong order. Drawing all the cards. So that will deal with setting up vulnerable. I'm trying to think. If I'm gonna pitch cards, it's gonna be that and that and that. Alright, so now I have access to Gleaming Aegis. Okay, yeah, I was kind of hoping to find ice shards. I also would love to have anything to debuff this without having to burn a frost proc on... Oh, we can afford to do this now. Okay, that fits the bill. Because now I'm going to be able to set up this freeze without... Alright, and this is now critical, which was my hope. And I think we finish off you. So I can get vulnerable onto this friend using things. So I'm going to do that first. And then we Mystic Ritual, because I think we're fine blowing ourselves up. Play vulnerable. Shock. Up those debuffs. Keep preventing buffs from being applied. Take a tiny amount of damage. We can play this. It won't blow us up, although it will put us at risk of getting blown up. Enough shield that getting blown up isn't really a concern. Gleaming Aegis is so good. It's so good. Okay. That's not really what I was looking for. I think cleansing shield is okay still. That's very good. Trying to think if there's anything in here we would cut. We have picked up a lot of mana cards. I may be willing to cut one of the mind seeds. I don't think we need this many. Especially because, like, there are other mana cards we can find that I would happily take. Sequencing is hard. Tonk, tonk, tonk. Let's start by applying vulnerable. Alright. So the question is, do I discard cards? And if I do, which cards do I discard? I'm going to discard those. Yeah. I think I'm going to do at least one of these to hopefully, yeah, get to criticaling everything. That's okay. I like more Chilling Focuses. Chilling Focus is a better mana card here than the other one. We don't even have any items that are giving us more frost generation. It's just basically all just raw. Bonk bonk. Draw some cards. Alright. Purity to block that. Fix those. Alright. Oh yeah, that's gonna freeze too. I think that's worthwhile. And even though that's a pretty big waste of the whatever I like, just blind the frost. So we can be unvulnerable. Not invulnerable. Unvulnerable. Good word. Alright. And that froze because of the lingering effect of the ice shards. God. Okay. Light you up. Right, we are actually, I think, going to get... Oh, just a frail. Okay. Yeah, being able to dodge all of this curse is very nice. Right, got another freeze, and now we just need, ideally, some healing. Yep, there we go. Can we Ruinous Gamble? I don't think so. And the question becomes, do we Singularity or do we Elemental Conflux? That's a tougher choice. I think we Elemental Conflux, actually. There we go. There we go. Extra Purity is nice. Cheaper Toughen is nice. Ice Shards hitting 5 times is nice. I think it might be the Shocking Grab. No, it's probably the Power Surge to finally just get that extra stack of powerful. Again, I just don't think I cut anything. I think I'm pretty happy with where the deck is at. And we have 2 chances to get... Nope, you can't have my stopwatch. It's too good of a card. We need that. Let's do that, set that up first. Get that nice, delicious free chip damage. I think I do want to increase the rank of enemy debuffs. We're going to get a lot of value from that. Pop you. Pitch all of our shrivels. Draw cards. Alright, so we do want to play the Mystic Ritual. And we can just play that now, I think. It does do some damage to us because of that item. And that means focuses now. Tripped. Let's blast. Alright, I was hoping for that. So now, that only draws us 5 cards, which is convenient because that's how much space we had in our hand. Blow you up. Almost completely. Awkward. It's fine. Have to go up another turn, but yeah, I think we're holding on until we find card draw. Or not card draw, until we find healing. Yeah, that'll work. I don't think I want to end the turn here. I think I do want to pitch all of that. I think that needs to happen. Wonderful. And that should get me, yeah, some pressure. We'll also probably get some pressure. Yeah, there's Royal Coffers, which is kind of what I was hoping to see. We can almost, keyword almost, and the reason that's important is because since we only almost got that kill, we didn't actually, we were able to get the treasure. And we were able to get the finish off because every time we play a Chilling Focus, we, as just a random incidental bonus, get to do some damage to everyone. Because of the Aether Mantle. Because Aether Mantle is completely fair. Sure. I'm at the point where I just don't even care about playing anywhere close to optimal anymore because it just does not matter. Yeah. 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 My health back. cards. The funny thing is, this is actually going to take away all my health because I lost 10 to the Arcane Explosion and then a further 3 against the Ado Mantle. Sure. And we will heal back to full just from +2 at end of fight. That's actually card draw technically. I would have rather had Dig Through Muck, but I'm fine with Flood Shot. Go ahead. Okay. Freeze you. Freeze you. Alright. So we did get cursed here. Pretty bad turn 1, but I believe we can make up for it. Alright. Draw some cards. All of our enemies are frozen. Like the fools they are. Pitch those. Because I just need to get cards out of my hand so that I can play the Depraved Designs. First, and I absolutely meant to play the first. Wasn't paying attention. There's some mana. Let's draw some cards. Yeah, we have a bunch of mana cards that are all very low value mana cards. It's possible I could have gotten away with ruinous gamble. It's just enough of a gamble that I didn't want to. I didn't want to risk it. Yeah, we're now the hell of too many cards. It's weird. Normally I'll take infinite treasures, but turns out it is possible for even me to have too many treasures. Unfrozen, but like only briefly. I would even worry about something like that. Yeah, it is probably gonna get a turn. Well, no, just kidding. Just kidding. I know it's not quite frozen yet, but now it is. Bonk. Alright, there we go. Dig Through Muck, come on. Dig Through Muck. Alright, that's not really useful to us this late in the game. That's spell damage, we'll take that. And then 2 more fights. Fonk, fonk, fonk. Pages. I'm only here to do the most fair things, so we're clear. Let's just do that. I don't think it's worth spending the 5 extra mana here. Absolutely is worth getting this 3 off, so that we can dig through Muck with as much extra mana as possible. So I like getting these off before I Shocking Grasp. those debuff counts. I don't think I actually need that. Let's do that. Let's pop. And then shut you down. And draw a bunch of cards. Make sure I pitch all of those. And that meant that I didn't actually. I think I burned one rest before we got to the end. Absolutely, we will rest now. I think the drain life can go now. I don't think we need that anymore. I think we just increase our max mana though, and I think we just increase our max mana. And final fight. Alright. Let's see how this one goes. I'm okay with taking some poison. Ooh, that's interesting. I think we use on the icy concentration. Doom doom. Okay. There's still this fun tension where it's like I want to use that shocked on my other thing, but I also really want, and now just get a bunch of mana. Mystic Ritual. I don't think I actually want to discard these to the die because I think I would rather just draw cards naturally. Now the question is, do I want to discard cards to the die? Sure. Yeah, because don't do that. And draw into that. Okay. And drawing more cards. Button, which lets me take more shrivels. More purity stacks. And we finally have to end our turn, unfortunately. But, you know, we did 300 some odd damage and got the freeze off, so I'll take it. So I think the first thing we have to do is see what tools we get. Alright. Much for a second turn. But I mean, that's not surprising. We already burned up all of our tools. So just slowly chunking away. So then draws 4 at this point. They did give us another adept stack, which is nice. That's pretty good. It's also a pretty good way to burn up the other whatever stuff. Draws 4. We do have enough room in our hand for it. Get that out of the way so we stop drawing it. Always room for more purity stacks. Okay. Ending the turn again, but going into another freeze. I think it'll unfreeze here. I don't think we have enough to... Yeah, we don't have enough to secure another freeze. But I don't think that's a problem. Let's see. Draw some cards. Draw my cards. Yeah, we can refreeze again. And this gets us very, very close to kill. Alright, and yeah, we get the kill actually off of burn damage. Alright, so yeah. After dealing with getting tilted by my last run, I came back and this run went a lot better. So yeah. That puts us at level 7. Totally, it was pretty quick when you were winning. Oh, I didn't actually stop the recording.